Hello and welcome to another review, and today we're looking at a very special little gizmo, something that I'm sure will help many of you out. Now, as photographers, either professional or amateur, we all know the importance of getting a sharp image, and one of the difficulties with getting a sharp image is obviously any kind of camera movement. So one way around camera movement is to use what we call a cable release or some kind of trigger to actually start a camera taking a picture without us having to physically touch the camera. So we can use cable releases, but these days there's plenty of other options on the market. And one of the best options that I've found is this, the MIOPS Smart trigger. So today we're going to take a look at what this little thing can do, and there is a lot of things that it can do as well. So let's get into the review. The device itself is feature rich and has a series of scenarios that you can access direct from the unit. Each feature is designed to fulfill a specific function, which means that the trigger can be triggered either by light or sound, but also used as a standard cable release or as an intervalometer. The features basically offer endless possibilities and would be suitable for anyone using studio-based lighting, landscape photographers doing HDRs or time lapses, or even nature photographers that need specific triggers while they are away from the camera. On the side of the unit, you'll find the USB charging point, a socket to plug it into your camera, a socket to plug it direct into lighting, and another useful socket that's used for a variety of different things, such as the dongle that can be supplied separately to control the unit. To use the device, you simply plug it into your camera, which allows you access to all of the scenarios on the device itself. However, the device can also be controlled via the app, which is available for the iPhone and Android phones. The app itself is incredibly intuitive to use, and once connected to the device allows you access to all the functions and more. For me, this is where the device really comes into its own. Not only do you have access to some amazing features that can be used for a variety of different photography, but being able to do this away from your camera and at some distance via Bluetooth really does give you exceptional control over your photography and your creativity. Via the app, you can really take control of certain parameters, such as changing the sensitivity of light and sound triggers, or changing exposure values, delays, or adding timer features. Simply toggling through each function and looking at the parameters that you can change gives you a rough idea of just how much control you can take of your camera using the MIOPS. And as if the features weren't endless enough, there are also custom modes that allow you to apply your own features to make the device work specifically for you. The possibilities really are endless, whether you're studio based and trying to catch a high speed photography, or nature photographers trying to catch animals, breaking a laser for instance. You really can do anything with this trigger. One of the features that I most enjoyed using was probably one of the most basic, which was using it like a simple cable release. The huge benefit with this is that you really don't even need to be anywhere near the camera to trigger it. And unlike a standard cable release, you can be some distance away from the camera, knowing that you're not going to influence it or add any kind of camera shake. I could already start to see a variety of scenarios where I'd use the MIOPS. Features such as a time release or using it as a very intelligent intervalometer really open up the possibilities of what you can use it for. Features such as the sound and light triggers really take this above and beyond anything else that I've ever used and really open up the possibilities of what you can now do with the trigger. So how have I found the MIOPS? Well, unfortunately I didn't quite get enough opportunity to test it. Even living in England where we have some quite nasty weather, we didn't get any lightning or anything for me to try some of the real good features on it. However, I'm more than confident that it does exactly what it says on the tin. The build quality is great on it. I've had no issues with the actual buttons or anything like that. Everything feels really sturdy, and every setting that I've used has done exactly what it intended to do. So for me, it's been a great little tool to use. However, I would like to get a lot more use out of it as well. So thank you for tuning in. I've got plenty more reviews on the way, so please do subscribe to the channel. And if you found this useful, give it a like below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next review.